Hi guys, today we are going to be doing structure gel, hard gel nail tips. So for the ladies that maybe battle to get that perfect apex or that perfect shape, or not even battle, you know what? When you're in a salon, you need to work fast, and I get it. And when you are concentrating on getting that perfect apex, it's hard because now you're taking more time because you want to perfect it, sorry, for your customer. But at the same time, you need to remember you can't take too long on her because there's another 5 coming. So this is actually quite nice because it helps you get a full nail tip, perfect structure, perfect shape, everything. At the same time, it also is very good because of the fact that you don't need to stick a tip on with glue. You don't need to use forms to build out your own extension either. So obviously glue does damage the nails quite a bit, especially on the tip where you're busy doing it. Anyway, let's get to it. So what you're going to need to be able to do a structure hard gel nail tip is you would need a full nail tip. I do like coffin, so I obviously choose coffin. Then you're going to need obviously your nail dehydrator, just to remove all the extra oils from the nail. First thing you'll start with obviously your base coat. Once you've cured that for 60 seconds, you're then going to go on to your structure gel, hard gel. That is what you're going to be putting inside of the tip before you apply it. And then obviously you'll cure it, buff it, get it ready. You're going to need a top coat and just your preferred color. So I happen to like 141 Vindini. It is like a nice light gray. It's very nice. Okay, anyway, let's get started. So obviously first you'll prep your nail, you'll buff your nail. I do this because these obviously have a little shine on it, and this tip will not, it won't adhere to a glass surface. So you need to get it matte first. I've also just given it a bit of shape because these are very chacha and round. However, I do love this hand. She's so flexible. La la la. Anyway, okay, so let's move her out of the way. So yeah, we've already prepped. I saw something I did not like. We've already prepped the nail. I'm gonna do that. Dust it off. Then you're going to apply your bomb cell nail dehydrator or whatever nail dehydrator you have. So originally I would advise that you use a nail dehydrator and a nail primer. However, I'm just obviously using a nail dehydrator today. So once it's all nice and dry, I'm just going to move these out of the way. Once that is all nice and dry, you're going to apply a thin layer. Guys, please don't apply a thick layer. I've been seeing videos and hearing people, and they apply this layer so thick. It's absolutely no need. You just need that slight sticky top for the stuff to, for your gel or your nail polish, whatever you're using. You just need that sticky layer. You don't need a thick layer. And for the love of all that is good, please do not wipe off the sticky layer when it's done curing. I have seen people do this. It drives me insane. Okay, so now I'm just going to position her hand like that, and I'm going to cure this. Oopsie, no, you need to open your hands. And we're going to cure this for 60 seconds. Okay, so once this is done curing, obviously you're going to take it out of the lamp. I'm just going to place the lamp back there. So obviously I'm using a fake hand and she's adjusted to my table, so I can't really actually just do what I want. Okay, so you've got your base coat there, you've prepped your nail, it's all perfect, it's ready to go. Now the little trick is with this tip, you've got two options, right? So if you want to do a full tip and you don't want to keep the tip on, you want to actually remove it, which is stupid. You can't keep the tip on, it's actually nicer. But anyway, if you want to do it like that, you would leave it glossy like that, so that once it's done curing, you can just boop, pop it off and the nail will stay behind. I'd only recommend doing that if you actually already have a nail tip on, so you're basically just using it for structure, not for extension. But we're using it for extension, so I'm going to leave it on. So now what you're going to do is, you can see, okay, so this lovely lady is going to use almost the whole tip. Yay. So now you're going to go inside there. I'm going to first move her out of my way. So you're going to go inside of this groove and you're going to remove the shine. Now we remove the shine because obviously if you don't, you're going to have that gloss finish inside. And that's going to cause the tip to just pop off. Which obviously nobody wants to be walking in the street. And next thing, poing, there goes a tip, right? Yeah, right. Okay. So I'm going to just buff out this whole nail. It's not needed to actually buff out the whole nail. I'm just doing it because usually you would actually trim your customers' nails. You trim them nice and short so that they also don't have that where you can see it from the bottom, right? Okay, so we've got this nice and ready now. Give it a nice good dust so we get all that dust out. Okay, so we're going to bring little Lucy's hand back to us. I call her Lucy, she's my Lucy. Okay, so you're also going to need a clip. It's not a must. I just feel it is for safe. And do you see that? I chipped a nail because I had a little temper tantrum. Horrible. I need to fix that. Okay, so now you're going to take your structure gel. And you're going to place this inside of the tip. Guys, if I tell you this, it doesn't, you wouldn't think so, right? But this stuff is super strong. It's not like in a bad way strong where it can damage your nails to a horrible point. I'm meaning it's strong. It's almost, I've never had any of my nails pop off. And all my ladies that do it as well, they love it because they say the same thing. Nails don't pop off. Okay, so now you got it inside there. You don't need to worry about getting it perfect. You just want it to be wherever it's going. Oh, sorry. You want it to be wherever it's going to stick to the nail. Okay, so now once that is done, you're going to, no, you're going to place it onto the nail. And you're going to push down. See that? No air bubbles, no nothing. So our problem is when I lift. Okay, so now I'm just going to hold it with my hand at first because I'm tired of battling. I promise you guys, you do not battle like this with a real hand. You only battle like this with a fake hand, obviously. Because first of all, with a real hand, it doesn't, with real nails, it doesn't actually lift. So most of the time, it'll actually stay there. Okay, so obviously you just hold it for a few seconds. Well, I just hold it for a few seconds. Just so that it can actually stay there. Okay, so once it's done curing, you will now have your nail extension, as you guys can see there. Now, I don't apply it right there because I don't want it to look ugly. So now once this is done, everything's nice and done, you can just give it a little bit more of a shape. So let's just say it's gone a bit over the side, so we can shape it out a little bit nicely there for you guys. Just so we have that perfect nail, right? Because that's what all of us want. We want that perfect nail. And just blend it nicely at the back. You see, I'm just blending it, right? So now this to me is very important. Okay guys, you need to remove the shine from the nail tip if you're keeping it on, right? I would suggest you keep it on. It will not pop off, guys. I promise you, it will not pop off. It will stay there. Okay. So there is your nail. You did not use glue. You are not causing any damage. You have got a perfect, oopsie, I'm gonna break her. Oh no, I broke her. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so as you guys can see, you've got that bump, which is very nice. Okay, let's finish up this nail, right? Yeah, looking so pretty. I just want to give it a little bit of a, so we make sure we got no scratches anywhere. Excuse me. So if you guys see I'm holding the tip, it's not because I'm scared that the tip's going to remove, because I can show you it doesn't remove. You see, the tip is on this nail and it's on so nice and so properly. I'm just trying to show you guys. Oh no, like that. So see, I'll show you the perfect little. Okay, put that back on. So the only reason why I'm holding the tip the whole time, the nail itself, is because I don't want it to pop off of the actual hand whilst busy. Okay, so now your nail is ready. You've got a beautiful, perfect nail. And make sure this nail, the tip that you put on, actually does meet side to side, because you don't want it looking bad, right? Okay, so now once you're done, I think here's something I want to talk about again, guys. People say you don't apply another layer of base coat once you've done all of this, right? You don't need base coat. Thing is, base coat is what's going to stop the gel from lifting, your color gel. So that's what's going to stop your color gel from lifting. So my suggestion, guys, is you need base coat. You always need base coat. These people that are saying you don't need it, I wish they would go away, because I don't understand what they're using that they seem to feel you don't need. Like, maybe, you know what, I don't know, maybe whatever they're using does do it like that. But to me, better safe than sorry. Just use base coat. Okay, use it. Okay, we're gonna cure this. Stupid clip. We're gonna cure this for 60 seconds in the UV lamp. Susie, make your hand straight. Oh, did I break Susie? Yes, I did. Ooh. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna cure again for 60 seconds. Cure the base coat for 60 seconds, guys. Okay, so once it is cured for 60 seconds, just waiting for the 60 seconds to finish. Once it's cured for 60 seconds, you can now start with your nail decorations and all of that. All the pretty stuff, the fun stuff, I call it. Okay, so remember I said I'm doing the pretty grey, and it is 141 Vindini. So once again, guys, I just want to advise you, you know, gel is not supposed to be applied thick. Each coat that you go in nice and thin. You start at your back. Now watch what I'm doing, okay? Let me just zoom in here. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys, right? Okay, so what I'm doing here is, you can see, you bounce and you hop. Do you see that? So you bounce, you hop, and you're basically pushing it into that groove. So I have a lot of ladies that ask me, but how do you get it so perfect around the cuticle, right? How do you do that without it actually spilling on the cuticle? So firstly, don't rush, okay? Don't rush, guys. I hate that. At the end of the day, I'd rather make a customer, if I'm taking long, right? I would rather make a customer sit there for extra 10 minutes and have her nails perfect. Okay, so as you can see, it's perfect around the cuticle. Sorry, I did not show you guys this. And you're gonna go around, you're gonna touch everything nicely. Oh guys, I love this Vendini. It really works quite nice. I love AS and Vendini. They are gorgeous, gorgeous, nice. So as you guys can see, I'm going to show you, nothing has touched the sides, okay? And then I'm just going to zoom in here a bit for you guys. You see that? And that's how you get it so perfect around the cuticle, okay? So we're going to go back into the UV lamp for 60 seconds. We're going to cure for 60 seconds. Guys, you need to cure properly, okay? You need to cure right through. Obviously, you don't want to over cure, but you also don't want to under cure. Please don't pop it in for 10 minutes and think that it's going to be cured right through, because it's not going to be, okay? Okay, so once it's cured for 60 seconds, you're going to take it out. Now, this is completely up to you guys, right? You can do a second layer to just make sure everything's covered nicely. Or if you feel you're happy, you stop with your first layer. So I feel that this gray is dark enough. It has covered everything. Obviously, I did a fantastic job as always. So now I'm just going to apply top coat, and I like to use a non-wipe top coat because it just holds its shine for much longer on the nails. Whereas too, when you use those top coats that still have a sticky layer that you have to wipe off with gel finishing liquid, it'll still be gloss, but I just feel like it's a little bit of a dimmer gloss compared to your high gloss non-wipe. I just want to cap there. It should not peel. It will not. It does not on mine. But even on mine, I like to still do that. That's just called capping. So, you know, you cap your edges. You cap your front. You don't need to do that. I'm just doing it for the fun of it, right? So you see that's like super nice and glossy, okay? You're going to cure for 60 seconds. Again. And that, guys, was the lamp. That was not me. So you're going to cure it for 60 seconds. Okay, so once you're done curing, got 5 seconds left. Once we're done curing, you'll then take your nail out, your hands, take the hands out, and then you can see all nice, all gloss. Only way it's coming off is if it pops off like that. Don't worry guys, that you have to do strength, okay? You have to use a lot of effort. So these hands are really nice. They are the best, I feel. Okay, so if this was a real customer, you would go, whoop, with some cuticle oil, right? Stop taking photos of people's nails. It's just been done. You guys didn't put cuticle oil on it. Nasty. Y'all nasty. Okay, and that is how you get your perfect, and I mean guys, perfect. Look at that. You've got your apex over there. You've got this perfect finish going down, and I'm going to take the tip off and show you it's not thick, so you can actually still use, like, it's like natural nails. It's just beautiful guys, I promise you. You will not regret it. This is, to me, the best new way to actually do nails. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a fantastic day. Bye.